Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So I want to speak about a few things in regards to Luka Doncic press conference with the Los Angeles Lakers, where he addressed pretty much everything. His relationship with JJ Redick. He actually played with JJ Redick for a little bit in Dallas while he was a little younger, and JJ was in his last days as a player. And also, you got Anthony Davis reporting from practice, his first team practice, where how he was caught off guard by the trade. Said he had just sent the team a congratulations text about winning in Madison Square Garden against the Knicks, and then this news comes out. So we're gonna hear Luka Doncic's response to Nico Harrison putting out things about his weight. That he was between 260, 270, and also that he was possibly not going to sign an extension with the Mavs, which caused them to go ahead and pull the trigger. Let's listen to it right quick, and I'm gonna break it down at the end.
That's their decision, so I have no comment on that. They made the decision. I don't know why. But that's their decision, so I can't do nothing about it.
And one of the reasons that was given was that there was concern that, beyond this summer, or that there's a chance you might not agree to the supermax extension. Did you or anyone on your inner circle indicate that that might be the case?
Absolutely not. First of all, it's very nice. There's a lot of people here. I don't think there's ever been so many people in my press conference, so I really appreciate all the support.
Luka, welcome to Los Angeles. I'm curious, what's your reaction been the last 48 hours to some of the comments coming from Dallas on your way out the door to join the Lakers?
I'm just excited, to be here to start this new journey, and obviously at some point I knew this was going to happen, but I would say I always take the high road. I had my amazing moments in Dallas with all my teammates, coaches, and the most importantly, the fans. They always supported me, and it was an amazing journey.
I was shocked.
Everyone else?
Like I said, I didn't know. I was actually at home about to watch a movie with my wife, and got the phone call. So I had no idea. I just sent the team text about congratulations on the win against the Knicks, big win, and then looking forward to Tuesday's game against the Clippers as far as standing purposes, and then found out like an hour later I was no longer with the team. So I was in shock, obviously. Had no idea that it was happening. But now it's I'm kind of over it and just kind of getting ready to play with Dallas.
What was that initial conversation like with Nico? And obviously you have a history with him and J Kidd.
Yeah.
Just about the opportunity you have here.
Yeah. Obviously excitement. Nico believes in me, what I can add to this team. I'm not going to put everything that we talked about out there, but we're both, extremely excited about what we can do, and I think we have a great opportunity to win championship.
Fan of LeBron, you've talked about it for a long time, but he's also been a fan of you. He's tried to work with you at various different times in the past, whether it be shoe deals or other things. I'm curious, what message did he reach out to you with? Was it a text? Was it a call? What was that? And how did that fuel the way that you think about coming to LA as well?
Yeah, he called me right away. He was in New York, so he called me right away. And we didn't talk much because, he said, I understand what you're feeling. But that was really nice of him just to call me right away and welcome me to LA.
So when you break this thing down, I think Luka is only eligible for like $100 million less than he would have been. So instead of 350, I want to say get around 249. I think that would be the max he's eligible for. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And on top of that, he's going to Los Angeles, outside of Texas, where they don't have no state tax. So, man, he should have a lot of extra motivation to really blow up and win multiple championships with the Lakers as they construct the roster going into the future. I ain't putting that on them this year. I'm just saying, to turn that whole narrative around, show that I am competing on the defensive end. I can play healthy through the duration of my career. Remember, Steph Curry had those injuries early on with his ankles. Now, he never had a problem with his conditioning. like Luka has. But, if I was him, I would look to that for motivation, something I could pull from and try to change the negative narratives around, my effort, how prepared I am, and all that. Now, AD said he was caught off guard by the trade, and Luka said LeBron called him as soon as the deal went through. Now, there's been a big debate whether LeBron James knew about this or not. It's hard to fathom that he didn't know anything about this, but I think the Lakers were going to do this anyway. Like I said, I think when they did him that last favor with Bronny, to themselves, because they ain't got to consort consult LeBron about what they're going to do going forward. They can just pull the trigger, and they've exhausted all of their picks, all the assets for the future, except AD and LeBron. And well, not even really LeBron at 40, going on 41, not at this stage, right? So, well, he'll be 41 in December. He just turned 40. But he's not as much of an asset to go out and get, centerpieces for the future. Not at this stage. Anthony Davis, still being 32, that was the one piece that I felt like they would be able to move to bring something back, but that would close your LeBron AD championship era, in my opinion. They were able to get Luka Doncic 25 in return and get the face of their franchise. So this is a success. They got a ring out of the bubble with LeBron and AD. They have, regardless how you feel about the ring, that's number 17 for them. And now they bring in the Luka Doncic era as LeBron, gets ready to retire somewhere soon in the future. Now, it's going to be key to his health to look at LeBron's habits, right? You got the perfect person that play how you play the longest of anyone, and plays your exact position and style of play. As far as point forward, you obviously don't have the athleticism he has, but he doesn't have some of the natural scoring prowess with the ball in his hands that you have, just naturally. LeBron is gifted, and he's the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, some of the moves and some of the things Luka can do offensively, how comfortable he is taking the last shot and all that type of stuff, and his bag that he has to go to that, to do that. He's been blessed with those gifts. But they're both great passers. And so LeBron can teach this young man a lot, man. He can teach him a lot, and this can go really well for Luka. AD being in Dallas, you hear them speak about his connection to Nico and how far they go back. So this was a seamless transition, I think, for AD. And for basketball purposes, I think this is a phenomenal transition for AD. This is good, and it gives him a chance to get some more rings, potentially. You know what I'm saying? And then you have Luka really can do some soul searching. But this is what I want to say about Luka, and I'll leave it with this. He is now in the biggest, or one of the biggest markets in the league. The scrutiny for like some of his antics, like ripping the jerseys and complaining to the refs and not being in shape, it will be much louder now that he's a Laker. So I want Luka to nip all of that. Come in shape, and I don't know, what should Luka play at? I want y'all to tell me. Around 245, 250, I feel like would be good for Luka, just for him to feel light, but still keep some of that strength, like, because Luka can body you down low. You remember what he did to PG and Kawhi, and Kawhi was still a great defender at that point. And I'm talking about as far as his health, he was still closer to Toronto Kawhi at that point, and Luka was just bodying him and scoring at will. So I do want him to keep some of that size. Just want him to tone it up a little bit. Um, Again, muscle weighs more than fat. So sometimes, like dropping weight isn't even the thing that you're looking at the most. You're looking at how you look, feel, and how you can perform. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say about all this. But yeah, Luka addressed those rumors, and AD spoke out. Man, we heard that. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.